Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you are here today. My hair looks weird in the viewfinder, so hopefully it doesn't look too weird. I tried to do a twisty thing. I haven't done it for a while, so if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I usually just have it up in a bun, but I was trying something different today. So today I have 5 random perfumes. These are 5 perfumes that I pulled from my collection. All different kind of fragrances. I'm really excited to talk about some of them, so I'm going to jump right into it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. I don't know why that was so dramatic. I'm sorry. And then let me know if you've tried any of these perfumes, because I would love to know if you have tried any of these. I try to grab ones that maybe are not talked about too much on YouTube. I don't have a lot of the really super popular ones, but here we go. We're gonna start with Cacharel Amor Amor, and I just have the little 1 ounce. It's pretty tiny. It's kind of a cute bottle. I enjoy the bottle. I know it looks slightly different in a larger size, but this is what I have. So I picked this one up. This was like $12.50 on clearance at my grocery store, and I was very excited about that because $12.50 is a great price for a fragrance. This one is such a sweet fragrance. Let me read you the notes really fast. So this came out in 2003, so it is an older fragrance in the scheme of what's usually talked about on YouTube. So top notes are blackcurrant orange, mandarin orange, grapefruit, cassia, bergamot. Middle notes are rose, apricot, jasmine, lily of the valley, and lily. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, musk, amber, and Virginia cedar. So many notes in there. On initial blast, I get a lot of those citrus notes in there. There's a lot of those, but then it kind of mellows down and it's much more just like I get the berries in there, and it's really pretty. It is one. It's a recent acquisition to my line. I got this and I got Aeneas, the other one from Cacharel, and I don't like that one at all because it is way too like floral type of scent. This is the exact opposite. This is a very fruity scent. I think this is a really nice one, and it's not overly sweet, so it feels like it could be a year-round type of fragrance because it has some of the depth of the berries, but it is fresh enough that you could wear it in the heat. So I think this is a really nice one. Don't ask me about longevity on this one because I haven't worn it enough to really have gotten a sense of the longevity, but I think this one is really nice, and I think this is a great one, and it's one that I need to wear some more because it is newer to my collection and it's been a little bit ignored. It's not as sweet as I remembered it being on my first spray, which makes me like it even more. This one is hard to find. I apologize for that. This is Oh Lola by Marc Jacobs, and it is dusty, so just ignore the dust on the flower. The dusting of the flower is a little more than I have. Not so much energy, but like patience for, I guess is the best way to say it. So, Oh Lola, like I said, is a harder to find fragrance. It came out in 2011, so more modern, but harder to find. The notes on this are top notes are raspberry, pear, and strawberry. Middle notes are peony, magnolia, and cyclamen. Base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and tonka bean. And it's interesting, like today I'm getting different notes in these than I normally get. Because this one, to me, is very fruity, and I like this one better than Lola. But today I'm really getting more of the florals in here rather than the fruits. Usually I get the strawberry and the pear pretty good, and it smells like a very light, sweet type of scent. It's still a light scent. This is definitely lighter than Amor Amor, but this one, I'm getting the flowers, and I'm not always the biggest floral fan. The fruits are taking a backseat. I still think this is a beautiful fragrance, and I wish it was more readily available. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of the fruits as this develops. This is definitely a good mix of fruity and floral, and it's light and sweet. I feel like it's not like Daisy. I feel like it has a similar vein to Daisy, like in the lightness to it, but it's still a pretty scent. But it isn't as sweet as Daisy, if that makes sense. I think it's pretty. I need to do a video on all of my Marc Jacobs that are not like in the Daisy line. And that's an eventual, it's probably a 2023 thing at this point. But yeah, this one's nice. Definitely getting more of the fruit as it develops. So it's kind of funny that the middle notes is what I got most prominently, and then it kind of develops. I've worn this one a little bit, but since it is a harder to find one, I don't wear it as much as I should because I don't want to miss it when it's gone. All right, next up we have a more modern fragrance. It came out last year. This is Alien Goddess. This has been pretty, I feel like people either really like it or they really hate it. And they want it to smell more like Alien, or they like that it doesn't smell super like Alien. To me, I get a little bit of the Alien in the background, but I'm getting a lot of coconut. So let me give you the notes. The notes are, top notes are coconut water and bergamot, middle notes are jasmine and heliotrope, base notes are bourbon, vanilla, and cashmere. To me, I'm getting the jasmine and I'm getting the coconut, and it's definitely, to me, more of a summertime fragrance. This would be really good when it's warmer. I don't know if I'd want to wear this in cold weather. I feel like this is kind of like the beachy version of Alien. You know, you have Alien, it has that jasmine and that amber. It's beautiful. And I think this one is beautiful too. I know this isn't beast mode like Alien is, and a lot of people love that Alien is beast mode. Alien is one of the only beast mode fragrances that I enjoy. I prefer something closer to the skin, something that isn't as obvious. For my personal scent preferences, that's what I enjoy. But I think this one is highly underrated. You can't go into it expecting it to smell like Alien though. It is its own thing. That's why it has its own pillar, and it's kind of like Angel Muse. Doesn't really, like, it's different enough from Angel that it's its own thing. And this is the same thing with this Alien Goddess. It's not just like one of the one-off yearly ones. It is its own flanker, and I can see that. I haven't tried Intense yet. That is one that is on my like wish list of things to look for, but yeah, this one is really lovely. If you want something, if you like jasmine and you like coconut, I think this is a good one. But if you want an Alien Beast mode, no, you aren't going to enjoy it. But if you want something, like, this is the type of coconut that I like. It smells like a sweet coconut, and I think the vanille helps with that as well. All right, we have one from Lancôme. This is Tresor in Love, and there are two in this type of packaging, at least I have two. I also have Midnight Rose, and I don't have any of the other Tresor fragrances, you know, like the ones that come in the diamondy type ones. I only have these two. So this one came out in 2010. The top notes are nectarine, pear, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are tafe rose, peach, violet, and jasmine. Base notes are musk and Virginia cedar. So you have a lot of drupes in here, or stone fruit. And I get that a little bit. I feel like the rose and the bergamot are really prominent on first spray. It smells like a perfume, like, if that makes sense. I don't feel like all perfumes necessarily smell like, there's some things that are just sort of like, that's a perfume smell. It's not something that you would necessarily find in nature. And I feel like with Alien Goddess, like, I get the coconut and I'm like, that's coconut. And then I'm like, okay, what else? But this is one that I'm like, oh, that's a perfume. And then I have to like deconstruct it from there, if that makes sense. That's how I think about fragrances. It's either one or the other. It's funny because I love drupes, I love peaches, I love cherries, I love apricots, all of those things. And I was really hoping to get more of that sweetness in here. And unfortunately, I don't get a lot of the sweetness. It like settles down a little bit, but I still get more of that bergamot mixed with the florals rather than like the peaches and stuff. And I think the pink pepper is adding to that as well. I can't always like recognize pink pepper, like my nostrils. But I do enjoy it. I feel like this is more something I would wear in cooler weather. This is not something I'd really want to wear in the heat. Even though it doesn't feel oppressive, I just think it's too, it's just too much. So yeah, Lancôme Tresor In Love. It's nice. It's not a love. All right, our last one I have is one that's readily available. They sell these at Target. This is Solinotes Grenade or Pomegranate, and I picked this one up. It was a whimsy, and they're still for $20, but they're frequently on sale. I saw that they had a like 20% off in Target Circle not too long ago, and I see sales on them occasionally. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. This does not smell like a perfume to me, like in comparison to what we just looked at. So this one came out in 2017. The top notes are citrus, middle notes are pomegranate, blackberry, and raspberry. Base note is musk. This smells like a pomegranate soda. It's effervescent. It has this lightness to it, but it also has like, it's tart, but not overly tart. I feel this would be, I would be interested to see like, this I think would be good layering. I don't know what to layer it with because I'm not a big layerer. But oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It's, like I said, it smells like a pomegranate soda. Like if you had, and I do have pomegranate soda, but not Izzy. So Izzy is one of my favorite drinks. They're carbonated fruit juice, but this smells like you've added sugar to it because they don't add sugar to Izzy. It's just like fruit and natural flavors and carbonated water. That's it. This is to pomegranate what squirt is to grapefruit. If you've ever had squirt soda, that it smells kind of like grapefruit, but there's like a sugared effervescent quality to it. That's what this smells like, but the equivalent of pomegranate. I love this one. So this one is a really good one. I need to remember to wear this one more because it's one that, you know, I see it and I'm like, it's okay. The packaging doesn't inspire me to grab it, but definitely need to grab that one some more. So let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances. I think they're all good fragrances and I wouldn't discourage you from getting any of them. I feel like Alien Goddess is probably one that has had the most issues in the community. It's hated on, and I don't think it's worth hating on. I feel like it's a good fragrance. I have some friends that have really enjoyed it too. So there's some that like it, some that hate it. It's kind of polarizing. I enjoy it personally. Yeah, I don't feel like any of them are ones that I regret purchasing or that I'm not going to wear. I need more days and more time to wear all the fragrances that I have. Anyway, let me know if you've had these, what your thoughts and opinions are on them. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.